Hi, I'm Tamara Holder, and welcome to Sports Court. Despite Michael Sam's great preseason performance and a creepy ESPN report about his shower habits, the NFL's first openly gay draftee was cut by the St. Louis Rams. Is he done? Will he get another chance? Here with the reaction is co-host of Fox & Friends, Brian Kilmeade. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Tamara. How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm not surprised that Michael Sam was cut because he was drafted low for a couple of reasons. Number one, he's between the size of a linebacker and a lineman. Even though he's a tremendous athlete with a lot of upside, he's a guy with not tremendous speed or quickness, but good speed and quickness. He's strong, but strong for his size. He's going against guys over 300 pounds. There's not an offensive lineman, I believe, in the NFL under 300, so he's giving away 50 pounds. I agree with you. He had a really strong preseason. But it's preseason. I can't get myself to watch a preseason game because the starters aren't playing hard, and they're just playing not to get hurt.
The starters
and the other guys are trying to.
The other guys are, and he's what you would call a bubble boy. He was a low draft pick. He there was no money really invested in him, and so he knew he had to work hard. But one of the statistics is that out of the 12 players that had over 2.5 sacks, 10 made the team, 1 made the practice squad, and only 1 was cut, and that was Michael Sam. Isn't this a little suspicious?
Well, I think it is a couple of things. Do you remember Tim Tebow? A couple of years ago. There's no doubt in my mind that Tim Tebow would be in the NFL today if he wasn't so famous and such a distraction. Doug Flutie, he was a 5'10" guy who went to the USFL, comes back to the NFL, never had a team built around him, but Flutie was a rock star. Wherever he went, the crowd would chant for the backup. Wherever Tim Tebow would go, the crowd would chant for the backup. Wherever Tim Tebow would go, they'd go in the locker room, he'd be the guy even if he didn't play. When Michael Sam came into the
distraction? How is that a distraction when speaking of the shower gate that they're calling it now, ESPN stood there and they created this bizarre report about Michael Sam's shower habits. He didn't create that distraction. ESPN did. Absolutely.
So they say a first gay player, same-sex guy, is going to go shower in the same area with all the other men. And the question was for ESPN, which they since apologized for, what does he shower like? Does he delay? Is he trying to save any awkward moments with his teamites?
It's
a terrible report, and they've apologized.
How does a gay guy shower differently than a straight guy?
Well, what I'm saying is it reminds me very much of the controversy of women going to the locker room with men. Well, as reporters, they said, "Oh, wait a second, that should be a bastion of maleness. I'll meet you at the table outside the locker room." Well, that wasn't fair. The male reporters got the best sound bites. The women waited on the outside. So now that was a bit of a distraction. That was an incident for about 2 or 3 years. Now Michael Sam comes in. They say he's good, but is he worth Jeff Fisher answering questions? And this is just projection because I have not talked to Jeff Fisher, even though he does a lot for the troops and we see him a lot at different events. Is it worth me sitting there answering Michael Sam questions when we won the game 17-14?
Yes, because just like you gave the example yourself, the women in the locker room, it took a little time. There's always press around change, but there's change and then it dies out.
Right.
So what does Michael Sam do now? He was just invited to WWE, whatever it's called. He tweeted that the most worthwhile things in life rarely come easy. This is a lesson I've always known.
What I would do with Michael Sam if I'm his agent, I would say, let's keep your head low. You're a football player. That's all you should be talking about. Don't do another interview about same-sex anything. If you want to be a football player, that's all you should talk about. Don't talk about off-season jobs or endorsements. That's it. I would do whatever you can to have that agent work every single training camp. And if not, I would make sure you don't spend this year out of football. I would try to go hook up with something in the Canadian League and prove yourself like so many other players have before.
Okay, well, we'll see.
Okay.
Thank you for watching. Please catch more of Brian on Fox & Friends Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. on Fox News Channel, and follow him on Twitter at Kilmeade. I'm Tamara Holder, and Sports Court is adjourned.